All right, so I'm out here under my truck. I took the cover off, okay? When I first got this truck, that cover was secured tight on here, okay? But now, since they've had it, Remain Ford of Beaver Creek had my truck for 23 days. I get it back, and now this bracket is missing the bolts that hold it in place. There's 2 bolts missing. Look. Yeah, look at that shit. Okay. Now, if you look back here, see them hoses? They're not even back in the clips where they were supposed to be. So whoever worked on this thing didn't put all the bolts back in. Like right here, this sensor, I don't know if this sensor's ever been taken off, but it's missing a bolt. This right here, see that? That's right between the intake and the valve cover, and that's missing a bolt. It's just loose. And I seen this bolt, that nut was loose. That bolt, the plastic mounting piece wasn't even over that bolt hole. So I had to take the nut off and put it on, then tighten it back up. So my whole thing was I got a check engine light, and it says turbocharger inlet pipe, circuit hot. And okay, don't see anything wrong, everything's plugged in. So I clear the code, drive it, comes back on. Every day it comes back on, it will not go away. Something has happened since I got it back, and I haven't done anything but drive it. I haven't modified anything, I haven't done anything to it. So all this stuff, missing bolts, I'm not comfortable driving this thing, knowing that some of the bolts didn't get put back in. And I know the work they did, and I'm a mechanic, and a lot of that stuff had to be taken apart to do the valve cover. Look, there's the valve cover right there. You can't get to it easily. You got to take everything off. And this one looks like it's got brand new silicone in it. So did they do both valve covers? I don't know. And if they did, it makes sense. All this stuff is still missing bolts, and I'm not going to put up with it. So I will be taking this back up there to them. I'm going to call them tomorrow, and I might go by there after work and show it to them. Okay, so the only place this truck's ever been worked on, as far as I know, is Remain Ford in Beaver Creek. The guy that bought it took it there, got all the service records for it. So even if those bolts that are missing weren't from the time that they just did it with me, it was still from them. So I want answers. This is not cool. You know, you pay this much for a truck, and not even 2 months in. I've only made 2 payments on it, and I've already got all these problems that I haven't done anything but drive it. I'm going to send this video to the salesman that I got this truck from. I might have an email address. If I got one of those, I might do that, but we're going to see it, and whether they like it or not, we're going to find out, because I do not want to deal with this. This is crap.